Hi, Tony. Hi.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Chris. It's great seeing you again, and Hong. Welcome. By the way, it's a pleasure to talk to both of you, especially about something as well written and sinister as Homecoming is. Tell me a little bit, Chris. I'll start with you. How did you get the role of Leonard Geist?
I think it was simple as watching the first season and just adoring really every aspect of it. The actors' work, the script, the writing, the pacing, the soundtracks, half-hour drama, which I think is pretty unusual.
Yeah.
And then to find out down the road that for the second season, Julia was going to step out, and we needed some new story and new actors to step in, and to learn about the character of Leonard Geist. I was very hungry for that role.
Yeah, it's great to play someone that we're not quite sure about which side of the fence he's on.
Yeah, I think you hear a little bit in the first season about Geist, but we really know very little. And I thought it was interesting to work with Mike and Eli on how are we going to present Leonard and what is he going to be about, so it was a really wonderful experience.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Audrey Temple, because she's pretty pivotal, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. I came on board the show in the first season. I met with Sam Esmail and the writers, Michael Bloomberg and Eli Horowitz. They had seen me in the movie Downsizing and wanted to meet with me for this role. And they explained to me that she was going to seem pretty insignificant in the beginning. So we really only saw her as this lowly executive assistant to a character named Colin Belfast, who's played by Bobby Cannavale. And it wasn't until that very final scene in season 1 where we see her make a really big power move. I was completely flying blind in that first season. I didn't know much about my character at all, or what was motivating her, why she was doing what she was doing, and what her end game was. So it was such a relief to be able to read all 7 scripts for season 2 ahead of filming, and I got to learn so much more about her and figure out what all of this was about.
In our final moments together, I know these interviews are really short. Season 1 was magnificent. I mean, I'm a fan of season 1. Season 2, you're like I said, you're peeling this onion, and there's layers upon layers. It all goes to the writing, and you've got some magnificent writers on the show.
Really do. I was, I had to convince myself that all this story came together, and having sat through the second season, it's a tight script. It's a tight story.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. We're out of time, and congratulations on Homecoming, both of you.
Thank you. Take care.
Thanks, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.